WrestlePalooza featured a very fun mixed tag team match between the husband-wife pairs of World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins and Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch, and CM Punk and AJ Lee, marking AJ's in-ring return with her first match in over a decade. The match featured classic 80s tag team wrestling psychology and limited physicality, with the men even going after the women, and not accidentally. It was actively billed as the biggest mixed tag team match since at least WrestleMania 34, which featured Ronda Rousey's WWE in-ring debut, when she teamed up with Kurt Angle to face Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Mania 34 had also marked McMahon's last match in WWE, and the conclusion of her epilogue of the Authority faction, which had seen the power couple be the biggest heels in WWE through the mid-2010s. In fact, she was also involved in Triple H's matches against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 32 and 33, respectively, both of which saw Steph take some nasty bumps. At WrestleMania 33, the crescendo of the match saw Seth Rollins super kick Triple H, who staggered into Stephanie standing on the apron. Triple H accidentally knocked her off, sending her crashing through a table set up at ringside. That bump effectively removed her from the equation and led directly to Rollins hitting the pedigree for the win. Meanwhile, at WrestleMania 32, Triple H defended the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns, and Stephanie McMahon was even more heavily involved, or to put it more appropriately, more brutally assaulted the year before Hunter faced the other Shield brother. During the night's main event, a critical juncture of the match saw Roman Reigns attempting to spear Triple H, with Stephanie McMahon also in the ring. Hunter dodged out of the way, but with Steph right behind him, she bore the brunt of a hellacious spear. The impact was incredible, and the crowd popped like they were insane, drawing one of the loudest positive reactions Roman Reigns ever received during his Big Dog era. They say that behind every successful man is a strong woman. Triple H tried to follow up on that statement with a pedigree immediately after Reigns speared Stephanie, only for the Big Dog to kick out at 2. In fact, Stephanie McMahon still tried her best to help her husband retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship even after one of the most brutal bumps of her career, handing him his signature sledgehammer from under the ring. Reigns, however, was able to nullify an armed Triple H with 2 Superman punches and then a spear, pinning Hunter 1-2-3 to regain the title in the main event of WrestleMania, 1 year after he failed to do so in his first Mania main event against Brock Lesnar after Seth Rollins pulled off the heist of the century. At WrestlePalooza, The Undertaker rounded up a fun running gag in WWE. In January this year, Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker surprised WWE CCO and 14-time world champion Triple H, Levesque by announcing that he would be entering the WWE Hall of Fame this year. Levesque, in turn, surprised Undertaker's wife, Michelle McCool, a few weeks later during an appearance on ESPN's morning program Get Up, that she would be joining Triple H in the class of 2025 too. Last Saturday in Indianapolis, The Undertaker came out to American Badass to meet Stephanie McMahon, attending the show front row, and informed her that she, too, would be joining them all in the Hall of Fame as the first inductee in the class of 2026.